What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're having a feast. Avengers Endgame is out, Captain America is up for pre-order, and now Black Widow is also up for pre-order, and she looks absolutely amazing. I really like this new design for the Black Widow. You can see here on this new suit that she has. You can see all this pattern kind of reminds me of the Spider-Man from the Sam Raimi. So it had this spidery look to it. I don't know why, but it reminds me of that. And she's a Black Widow, which is happens to be a spider. I don't know. In my mind, it's just fixed perfectly, coming onto her likeness. And I was discussing about the hair with my buddy Ryan on the comments, and he said he was rooting. Get it? Because it's rooting hair. Okay. He was rooting for plastic hair, and I said that I thought that we were gonna get just rooted hair, because every single Black Widow we have gotten so far has rooted hair. But it was going to be easy because you could put it on it was going to be on a ponytail, and you're going to have to fill it with it like the other hair that is super difficult to mess around. But no, Hot Toys has surprised me at least, and they did plastic hair, making millions of fans happy, because pretty much everybody hates the rooted hair, uh, and they were really looking forward to get plastic hair, and there it is. Everybody's happy now, and I think it looks fantastic. They have done an amazing job. As we have seen, this very slim ponytail is flexible, so it's going to be able to pose it behind or in front, or even if you wanted to pose her precisely right with the shoulder and the and this bell right here, it is. I think you can work it out. You can put it either behind or in front, or you can make it work out, which is not gonna stop the articulation, as other figures that have thicker longer hair, which is much more difficult to pose. So this is perfectly fine. Coming onto her likeness, I think she looks beautiful. Is she a 10 out of 10? In my opinion, no. There's something that I can't pinpoint what it is, but in my opinion, she's not a 10 on it. She's scoring very high, around a 9 or maybe an 8. But for being a woman and how difficult women, as we discussed previously in some other videos, are difficult to pull off, I will give her a 9. It's not quite a 10. Something is pulling it off for me. Maybe it's this gap here, which is obviously unavoidable, but in this picture, this is one of the best pictures, by the way, this angle right here. But but yeah, it looks like Scarlett Johansson a lot. It might be the plastic hair, actually, because if I was to cut this here, it looks like a real human being, and it looks like Scarlett Johansson a lot. So I think that what is putting me off is actually the plastic hair and this seam here, which obviously this is a toy, and yeah. But other than that, this is an outstanding sculpt, and it's new, because this is not the one reused from Civil War or anything like that. This is completely new, really good. The likeness certainly there. The expression, she doesn't have a complete expression. She's not smiling. She's not serious. She's not frowning or anything like that. But at the same time, she's not dead. Like this dead look, looking for like they look like a fish that is on a shelf or something like that. She doesn't have that look. She has very expressive eyes, and I like that about this figure and about this head sculpt. I think it's really good. Scoring really high for me. So coming, and now I want to see some other angles so you can see it a little bit better in some of the angles. And like I said, this, I think it's the hair, the plastic hair, because if you were to, oh, you don't see the seam here, so yeah, that is avoided there. But the hair is it's making it a little bit, it's putting me off. And also the fact, if you take a good look, she has a big head. Check out how big her head is compared to her shoulders. it is slightly suffering from a bobblehead, uh, which it could be fixed later on. This is only a prototype, and maybe it's the angle that we see here. But even though in this one, it doesn't look like a big head, just slightly. And this one you can see a more severe because you don't see the opposite shoulder, so that gives her a look of a slightly bigger head. And the same problem you can see here, but you can see the other angle, and she looks magnificent. She looks magnificent. Like this here is 10 out of 10. Even her beauty mark and her lips, she looks so lifelike. She looks like a real person. But the hair is, yeah, the hair is it's taking it one notch for me. So she's a 9 out of 10 when the whole head skull is coming along. At the same time, if you see the ponytail here, it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like a real person. So yeah, I know rooted hair is a pain in the ass to deal with. I don't want to deal with it myself, but it looks more realistic. Let's be honest. But right here, perfect 10 out of 10 on her face. And I really like the expression, which is a lack of expression, but at the same time, just not completely dead with that. That pleases me a lot. Very, very good. And here we have another angle, and we can also see how far she can bend those elbows, that she can reach behind her back. Really, really cool. Coming on to the accessories, she comes with the 2 batons that she is very known for. These are they carry over from Infinity War to this movie. Now they have a slightly different paint, and they're completely black. So yeah, they're the same mold, but if it's like that in the movie, then we have to get it like that over here. So yeah, it comes with those. She also comes with the one that you put them together and they become a long staff. Also, she had that in the Infinity War. Also is the exact same mold. But then again, like I said, if it looks like that in the movie, then the Hot Toys have no choice. They have to do it like that over here. She also comes with her guns, her Glocks, that 26 that she likes to be. She's been using for a while now. She's getting used to these guns. She likes them very much. Very compact and really, really cool. We can see here a close-up of the outfit in really, really nice detail here. This Sammy Raimi Spider-Man detail into her outfit. Really, really cool. This is a completely new outfit from the ground up, and I am digging it a lot, big time. It looks like it says something here, but it doesn't. I think it's just like little details there. It looked like a word for a second there. It looked like it said Calvin Klein. I'm like, this is so good. Okay. And this is just another picture that I really, really like. Over here, you can see slightly, just a little bit, the bubble head, just tiny, wincy, a little bit bigger than it should be. Or maybe the problem is in her shoulders. She should have a little bit bigger shoulders to go with her entire body, and that's why it's giving the bobblehead appearance to me. But there's things that you can do to work those around, like different poses and different heights that you can put her on your shelf, that it would help big time with that. And besides, it's not a big of a deal. I'm sure if I hadn't put it out to you, you might have not even noticed. Maybe it's not even there and it's all in my mind. But yeah, I really like this pose, how she's bending the knee here. Unfortunately, she doesn't have an ankle pivot. That is sad, but none of the others had it before either. So yeah, we're not going to be breaking the tradition there. So everything is going to be included on the package. She's carrying all of this stuff and the system with the little backpack to put it on her back. Really, really cool. I really like that. And she has the guns, as we discussed, and then she has a few hands and the stand. She doesn't come with much, but she's not completely bare bones either. So we're gonna come to the pricing story here, and one of the first Black Widows that ever came out was for Winter Soldier. It was going for $189 back in the days. Really, really good. As you can see here, it came with all of this rooted hair. Even then, they were doing very well with Scarlett Johansson's face, but the one we have now is much, much better. So now we come to the Age of Ultron 220, and we don't have the image anymore that shows everything is on the box, because Sideshow, I know I made a mistake and said Hot Toys, but Sideshow has ruined their website once again. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep complaining. Sideshow, fix this thing. It's horrible. I can't work with it. So now we come into one of the best Black Widows gotten so far, in my opinion. The best. I really, really like this Black Widow, and it's Black Widow from Captain America Civil War, and she came with all of this, the same guns she has now. She comes with 2 batons. Actually, she came with 4 batons, and the ones that you can store on her back here, they're collapsed. A few hands, and she was also going for 220. We are on a strike here, right? Really, really good price. If you remember the Captain America video that we just saw, what was the jump from this guy to this guy right here? It was huge, right? Yet here we have a single cent was increase in price. And yeah, this is from Infinity War, the movie that was throwing all the prices over the roof, and yet she was one of the best price. Not one, she was the best price in my opinion for the entire line. Really, really great. She came with basically everything that this new one is coming with, all these batons, and then we can replace these throwers with the handguns that she's coming with now, which I prefer much more than this. This looks ridiculous, and I don't really like it. I prefer the handguns 10 times better. But she was going for 220. Now, the Avengers Endgame Black Widow is going for 235. And I stand before that single Hellskull figure with minimum accessories, I would allow 235. So I think this figure is beautifully priced. It's right on the dot. It is not cheap, it is not expensive, it is as much as I was expecting it to be, and there it is, 235. Not a crazy ton of accessories, but a fair amount of accessories, a lot of great possibilities. You have guns, you have 2 batons, you have the long baton. You can combine all of that. You can combine a single hand with 1 baton, with the long one, with the short one. You can do so much with this figure. I think this is an absolutely outstanding figure, beautiful Black Widow. If you don't own a Black Widow, totally like close your eyes, get this one. Doesn't get better than this. You're not gonna get a better price than this. This is the Black Widow to go for. And when it comes to upgrading the Black Widow, if you have a Civil War, it's completely up to you. If you have the Infinity War, I would say yes, just because of the red hair. And any other besides the Civil War, I would say yes, completely upgraded it. So that is what I think, guys. I think this is an absolutely beautiful figure. Great hip sculpt. Great suit, traditional looking. She comes with everything, with the guns, with the batons, with everything you could wish for. You can store it on her back. I really like that. She comes with plastic hair. So many of you have been asking for that, and there it is. I don't know what else to say. Amazing figure. Go for it. Black Widow from Endgame. Super excited for the movie. Do not post any spoilers on the comment section. I will find you and I will wish diarrhea upon you. Okay? Do not, no spoilers on the freaking comment section. Just keep it to the figures. Tomorrow I'm gonna be posting a video that we can all chat about the movie. and we can just discharge everything we think about the movie and all the figures that are going to come out of that movie on that video. But that's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to leave you here with Black Widow and Captain America for today. And thank you so much for watching this video. Super excited for the movie. Don't be a stranger on this channel. Be around.